I know you've had some iconic interviews on the Diary of a CEO.
Yeah,
And
Steven. Yeah.
Yes, and the tradition on that podcast is, you know, he always poses a guest. He always poses a question for his guest from his last guest, and I thought I'd continue that tradition.
Oh, interesting.
So
okay.
I dropped Steve a message and asked...
You asked Steve to ask me a question?
Yeah.
That is cruel.
Yeah.
Seriously.
A bit cruel, but it's also a little bit cool. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey mate, good to hear from you. Hope you're keeping well. Good luck with the interview with Mo. Here's what I would ask him. I would say, Mo, since you met Steven 2 years ago, what is the most fundamental thing that you now realise you were wrong about when you sat in that chair 2 years ago? Or put differently, what is something that you believed 2 years ago that you no longer believe?
Is this AI generated?
I've got it as a voice note. I can...
Okay, so I think Steven Bartlett is one of the most misunderstood people on the planet. He's truly and genuinely an incredibly wonderful human being.
Yep.
Okay, who is incredibly clever and very driven in the way that he knows how to be driven, and he's very successful as a result. So I saw Steve the first minute we met, and I love him to bits. I really think he's an amazing human being. I think the world doesn't see him the way I see him because he's so driven. He's a bit of a shark because of that show that he does. What is it?
Tank.
Yeah. He comes across as like, I'm gonna jump on every business opportunity. But believe it or not, this chubby little teddy bear used to be like that when I was Steve's age too, right? I think the game is, Steven is on a wonderful journey of self-discovery, okay? And in my personal view, this is the only journey worth going on, right? And I tend to believe that if you have that level of skill that he has and the level of introspection that he has, that this man is going to change the world in ways that I can never dream.
I couldn't echo that exact same sentiment more. I would say the exact same thing.
What an incredible human being. An intelligence to, you know, that humbles me, honestly.
Yeah. And the great question as well, I thought. What would you say you've changed your mind on from your first interview?
Nothing at all. I saw him that way the minute I saw him. I really think he's a... I mean...
what about yourself,
what have I changed about myself? I think Steven has been a very interesting mirror for me because he mirrors my younger, very, very, very driven years. And I'm so chill now. It would shock you. I mean, I'm getting chill. I mean, I started 2023 with 17 full-time jobs. 17 full-time jobs. I'm now down to 3.
Yeah.
Okay? And 3 is quite a bit still, but I'm heading in the right direction. Next year, they're going to be 2. But I think seeing Steven being so driven and yet so fit, okay, when I'm not that fit, made me start to consider what it is that I want to do with my life. Yeah.